You're about to hear what could be the easiest guide to personal investing ever written. John Lennon said life is what happens to you while you're planning it. But financial advisors don't think that way. A financial advisor tells you to take your money, put it away in a lockbox for 10, 20, 30, or 40 years, and then when you get old, you can have some money. But you know, life doesn't work that way. You need money your entire life. The advice they're giving is so wrong. You know that your financial security should start as soon as possible and then last for your entire life. And that is what this program is about. You don't think the sharks on Shark Tank and people like the world's richest man, Warren Buffett, put all their money away till they couldn't touch it in old age? Well, they didn't. They used their money to improve their life beginning right now, and they use it for their entire life. You build a second income. That's what you do. And the moment you start is when things start to get better now, not when you retire. Week after week, month after month, year after year, you're making more and more and more income. This is how it's done. Setting up an account and ordering stock these days is as easy as navigating with a Google map on your iPhone. What is a share of stock? It's a piece of a company, literally. Like McDonald's has 780 million outstanding shares of stock, and each one of those is worth about $182 at the time of this recording. But there's more good news. Some companies will offer its stockholders an incentive to keep the stock longer. It's called a dividend. It's like a profit-sharing program where you get part of the proceeds from your piece of a company that you own. McDonald's happens to be paying about 2.5% or $4.64 per share per year right now. Most people aren't aware of it, but you can have these dividends reinvested automatically by the company. That means there's no commission or charges. They just simply apply your dividend to buy additional shares or partial shares of stock. This procedure is called a DRIP, a Dividend Reinvestment Plan. It's free. It's a great way to compound your money. And all you have to do is just notify your broker that you want the dividends reinvested. That's it. Now I'm going to say something to you that you will probably never, ever hear a financial professional in those many categories say to you. I think sometimes they make things sound a lot more complicated than they really are. Let me show you what I mean. After earnest deliberations, our research department's going to recommend a high-performing equity with a stellar track record, an excellent management team to go into your stock portfolio. We also, since this company does have a long history of profit sharing through steadily
Blah 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 blah.
I think you get the idea. You know what I'm trying to say here. Keep it simple. It should be a common sense thing. All that needed to be said was, hey, dude, you've been eating at Mickey D's your whole life. You know it's good. They got people in line every day all over the world. They're making a lot of money. Now it's time for you to get some. Buy your McDonald's stock and reinvest the dividends. They do that free for everybody. Let me show you an example here. Start with an initial amount, say $1,000. Add in $25 a week, just $50 every couple of weeks for a period of about 5 years. You'd have wound up with almost $12,000 in a fairly short amount of time. And this can change your financial approach to life if you start saving now. The money's not tucked away where you can't get to it, so that leaves you free to handle your own investments and look at more and more stocks to keep building your net worth week to week, month to month, and year to year. That's how it's done. Do not buy into the commercialized myth that life begins at retirement. It doesn't. That's ridiculous. You know it and I know it. Life starts right now, whether you're 15 or 50. And you aren't going to believe how much more fun it is to save for life now than it is to save for a retirement plan. It'll change your life, you'll have fun doing it, and you'll never regret it. Now I'm going to share a very common sense idea with you. That means it's something you probably already know. If you save money, if you start now and save for your entire life, you're not going to be old and penniless at retirement. That's the commercialized myth the financial people want you to believe. You need to take control of your finances now. Anytime a financial services representative can convince you to give them your money for the next 10, 20, 30, or 40 years, that's a great deal for them. And when you find out how much your life will improve in a fairly short time, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you're going to have fun building your net worth, and you're going to like to save, and you're going to look forward to it. That may be a completely different outlook than the one you've been introduced to, that you should tuck your money away for old age. That's it for now. Please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel for more investment tips. And there's a link below to download a free PDF file with some very special information for you. I'm Don Singletary, and thank you.